the woman pushed a log into the lake. As the icy water hit her skin, she clung tightly to the wood and paddled quickly toward the center. Once she had a general sense of direction, she dove beneath the surface. To her shock, there was a sunken airplane lying at the bottom of the lake. She retrieved a few packages from the wreck and swam back up for air. Just as she was about to head back to shore with the supplies, she spotted something terrifying. A grizzly bear had wandered into their camp. With its powerful sense of smell, the bear had discovered her entire food stash. Still waist deep in the lake, Anna was powerless against such a massive creature. Then, suddenly, the bear seemed distracted. It turned and started walking toward Sam, who hadn't moved in some time. Seeing this, Anna frantically slapped the water, trying to draw the bear's attention. But it ignored her, slowly closing in on Sam. Fortunately, when the bear realized Sam was no longer alive, it lost interest and quietly wandered away. Only then did Anna finally let out a shaky breath of relief. Back on shore, she quickly opened the packages only to find they were filled with useless documents. No food, no tools, just paper. Without wasting time, she dragged Sam's cold body to a patch of softer soil and buried him. But grief would have to wait. Looking at the stacks of paper, Anna pulled out a glass bottle, stuffed it with the documents, and used them as kindling to start a fire. The flames flickered to life, reigniting the last spark of hope inside her. In the wild, the first priority is always water. Though there was a nearby stream fed by melting snow from the mountains, animal droppings littered the area, clear signs the water was contaminated with bacteria. Anna had no choice but to venture deeper into the forest in search of a solution. It didn't take long before she found some metal scraps. She used stones to hammer them into usable shapes, then placed them in the fire to boil the stream water. It was crude, but it worked. The most urgent problem was solved. Next came the challenge of finding food. While humans can technically survive nearly a month on water alone, Anna knew the odds of being rescued in such a remote wilderness were almost non-existent. She needed a long-term survival plan. After a few failed attempts at catching fish by hand, she got creative. Using one of her earrings as a makeshift hook, she tied it to a stick with a strand of cotton thread, crafting a rudimentary fishing rod. Before long, she got a bite, but the weak cotton line snapped under the fish's pull. Frustrated but undeterred, Anna headed back into the forest. The forest, it turned out, was her sanctuary. There, she stumbled upon a large patch of wild blueberries. After eating her fill, she carefully packed the rest into the bottle for storage and returned to gather more. That's when the sky suddenly opened up and rain began to pour. As if struck by inspiration, Anna ran back to camp and began collecting rainwater in every empty bottle she had. Then she crawled into her makeshift tent and waited in silence for the storm to pass.